Sure. Well, because it's not called A Day in Delhi, it's called Delhi in a Day, which implies sort of that even though he has only seen that part, he has seen Delhi in one day. And I think that's sort of a commentary on Delhi from my part, is that the things that he has seen or the things that he has experienced define Delhi. And I wanted to juxtapose that in a way to contrast that is that, living outside of India, I'd always run into people in trains who'd Germans, Europeans who want to come to India looking for that. Exactly. Yeah. Well, the idea is to contrast that because he comes looking for that, and instead he finds this very materialistic world of Delhi. But the reason why I didn't call it A Day in Delhi and I called it Delhi in a Day is because it's a statement in a way. Because in my view, the things that he did see are the things that define Delhi, which is excessive wealth, excessive. No, that's sort of the statement I would be making, is that what he did see, which is this extreme difference, extreme materialism, extreme sort of corruption in a way, everything the opposite of what he expected, for me personally, defines Delhi. So that's sort of why. About Delhi in a Day. So it's my first feature film. It's a dark comedy in Hindi English, and it's basically exploring the subject of sort of the new rich in Delhi and their lifestyles from a very comedic, sort of critical point of view. I'm coming here to Trivandrum now. I've been here about 10 years ago, but I love it. I've always loved Trivandrum. The festival itself has been so far a great experience. Like I had my first screening yesterday, and everyone had told me the audiences are amazing. And they really were. They were very lively, enthusiastic, a large number of people. Even the organizers are all MBA and engineering students who have a passion for film. So they really know about film, and it's really been special so far. To film, well, I'd founded an IT company about 12 years ago now, and I'd done that for many years. And although it was very exciting, I'd always had this passion for cinema. And I got to a certain age where I realized if I didn't do it now, I would never do it, and so I did. Okay, so my camera person was actually a New York-based Korean lady called Una Lee, who had come down for just for this film. But we used, the technicians were great. We sort of had to look a little harder than you might have in Bombay or down south to find the right people because Delhi's very TV-oriented. But we had a mixture of a crew from everywhere, from Bombay, from South, from all over. Delhi in a Day. So I think it's just something that I wanted to. I'd been coming back to India repeatedly, and especially Delhi, and the sort of very exaggerated difference in the let's say in the power relationship between the very rich and the people who work for them, and the lack of regulation had always bothered me a little bit. So I wanted to sort of describe it, but not in a judgmental way, in a very light-hearted kind of descriptive way, because I thought it was something that was personally for me very disturbing. We just finished it up in August, so it's just starting its festival run. It opened the Film India worldwide section of the Mumbai Film Festival. And then it played in a few festivals in the States. It won the Best Feature Award at the Indian Film Festival in Houston. Oh, yeah. Well, I think it's just a tremendous honor to be in the competition section, especially since it's the only Hindi film and it's a comedy. So I'm very honored to have it in the competition. And just honored to have it play in front of such a literate and well-informed audience. That's the real honor, I think.